You talked about getting right the fiscal and monetary policy, ensuring that all of these work together and hand in hand. President Bola Tinubu just on Monday, effected this week on Wednesday, effected a cabinet reshuffle. A lot of people say this left so much more to be desired. Some people were expecting, a significant rejig of the cabinet. Some people even talked about ministers superintending over certain crucial sectors of the economy that they wanted to see those ministers shown the way out. And you're talking about this fiscal and monetary policy. Would you say that you also expected much more from President Bola Tinubu's cabinet reshuffle, especially in this crucial sector that has to do with the economy?
I think
and also power, because you also mentioned earlier that power must be fixed.
Mr. President have a reason and knows why he did the reshufflement, and he knows who he wants to work with. But the popular opinion out there, because I'm a Nigerian and I'm also representing my constituents, and I know my constituents will want to see a situation where we are succeeding. And from what we have seen with the cabinet reshuffle, some ministers have been dropped and some have been picked. But what actually Nigerians actually want to see is some sectors that are bringing the kind of hardship that we are facing today. They are looking at a situation where Mr. President will decide to touch those sectors. You don't have to remove them, but you can reshuffle them.
But they say he did, with supporting the Minister of Finance or the Minister of State. And there was also like a rejig, the humanitarian ministry now having a substantive minister.
I don't want to be specific about which ministry or where, but when I'm talking about economy, when I'm talking about development, when I'm talking about moving the country, when I'm talking about people seeing that, yes, we are rejigging, I believe that there are sectors, there are real sectors that we need to touch. You have just spoken about power. And I can tell you that we will have seen something different in the Ministry of Power. Because I can tell you, without any fear of contradiction, our economy, for it to change and grow, we must be able to fix our power. Failure to fix power, then we will still have low productivity.
So in essence, that ministry has not really performed.
If I will give my own candid opinion as an individual, I believe that Mr. President has to look at Ministry of Power. He has to look at Ministry of Power and do the needful.
What's the needful?
The needful is to rejig it. We have to bring people that will be able to put the right framework at revamping the power sector in this country. We have had this problem for too long, and there is need for us to fix it. I just recently returned from Morocco, and I have seen Morocco have 100% power supply to every nook and cranny. If a country like that can do it, we have every resources that we can do in Nigeria.
But at your level and with the kind of information you're privy to, what really is wrong with the Ministry of Power? We also see them come to the National Assembly, to defend their budgets, and even sometimes to come and talk about the national grid collapse or why certain issues persist in the power sector and is hindering it from achieving that constant power supply that will improve productivity.
You see, as I said earlier, Mr. President has a blueprint of developing this country. He has it, and he has focused on doing that. But he needs lieutenants that will also key into that to be able to get those right sectors working. We start an example with power. We have power supply in this country. I can tell you in the last 2 months, you can see the number of times
the
national grid have gone down. It's embarrassing to an economy that is trying to develop like ours. And I'm telling you this, I believe if we can fix the power sector, get the right headship in that ministry, things will change.
Well,